You know, folks, I was exploring the wonderful, beautiful, and expansive world of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the 2004 classic. And I came across this little town and thought to myself, you know, I don't think I've ever been here before. And that town is Montgomery, just north of downtown Los Santos. And I think you only passed through once during one mission of the game. So you probably overlooked this area, as did I. As I drove through, I thought, I don't think I've ever stopped and looked around or whatever Ferris Bueller or Inspector Gadget said. I'm not quite sure. I'm not a scientist. So today, we're going to stop, we're going to examine, and we're going to explore the wonderful forgotten town that you potentially have overlooked, Montgomery and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Enough intro, and let's go. Here we go. All righty. Alrighty, folks, and here we are. We're going to examine and explore the wonderful little town of Montgomery. And I think I've only been here a few times. Now, I think one mission in the entire game happens in this little town, and I think it's with Catalina. I do right off the bat notice that there is a well-stacked pizza joint, and I gotta be honest with you, I think we have to examine the restaurant right here in Montgomery. Dude, I think it only makes sense. Now, if you're unfamiliar with examining of restaurants, let me give you the points. The first point is outside environment. Is it clean? Is there parking? The second point, is there a clean dining area? Can customers come inside and sit down and eat their food in a clean environment? The third point is customer service. Will they serve us? Are they going to be rude to us? The fourth point is the back kitchen inspection. Is it clean? Do they have proper appliances to cook the food? Do they have proper appliances to store the food? And the fifth and final point is bathrooms. Do they have a place where I can go to the bathroom after I've eaten their food and digested it? What are you running from? Hang on, folks. What are you running from? What's going on in Montgomery that I need to know about? Nothing. Okay, the first point is outside environment, and the first thing we look at is parking. Now, we do see this specifically has a customer parking spot right here, which is very nice. You could fit 3, 4, 5 cars right there. And we also see over here, we got some guy parking his truck right there, which is pretty good. Also clearly labeled. And you know what? It's pretty clean. I cannot lie. I did notice that there is a spot over here. Also the same sort of thing. It is clearly labeled. So there's parking all around this place. You don't even need to do any sort of on-street parking like halfway on the curb into the street, because we have a huge designated lot. You can fit 30, 40 cars here. This is fantastic. I'm very happy with that. And like I said, it's clean, so you know what that means. Outside environment, green check mark, baby. Fantastic. Let's go inside into the Well-Stacked Pizza Co. and check it out. This is an impromptu investigation. I did not expect to examine the restaurants here, but you know what? It goes with the rest of the examination of the entire town, which there are no specific points, by the way. We're just checking it out. Now, this Well-Stacked Pizza Co., I gotta tell you, they need to invest in a broom. What are you doing? Come on, sweep the straw wrappers and the food wrappers. What is going on? This place is filthy. There's crumbs everywhere. And these people obviously don't seem to care. They're just sitting around eating their food, hanging out, and enjoying it. I guess a dirty floor isn't the worst case scenario, because if you've ever been to a Texas Roadhouse back in the day, they used to throw the little peanut shells on the floor. So perhaps instead of peanuts, it's like straw wrappers and receipts. So perhaps it's just part of the environment, the culture, if you will, as corporate America likes to say. As far as clean dining area goes, there are ample amounts of seating, and the seats are pretty clean. I cannot lie. All the tables and chairs are neatly stacked about at the Well-Stacked Pizza Co. I don't know if stacked was the right word, but it just kind of came out of my mouth, so we're going to continue and run with it. We do have well-maintained trash cans, I suppose. There is trash. Like I said, they could have thrown it in there. But ignoring the floor, we do have wonderfully clean. Whoa, you're eating a giant piece of pizza. Dude, you just stuck that pizza into your eye. Lady, what are you doing? Good Lord. All the tables have menus. They have condiments and napkins and what have you, and they're all clean. And you know what? I'm going to do something controversial. Clean dining area. Green check mark, man. That's fantastic. Good Lord. Specifically because of the tables and the seating area. Now, the third point is customer service. Let's check this out.
What? Oh, what would you like?
Well, you know what? Give me a full rack. How about that? Give me a full rack.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Thank you. I will. Wow, that's good. You know what? No sly remarks, no rude comments. Straightforward, polite, and to the point. Customer service, green check mark, man. That's fantastic. Good Lord. Let's check out the back kitchen. And if you've seen my examining the restaurants review for San Andreas, I think I did 2 of them. Future Joe will tell you right here. I don't know if the screenshots of the videos will be right there. This is much of the same as I've seen in previous restaurants in San Andreas. You have a nice little like flat grill here. You got some storage stuff. You got a deep fryer. You got a place to prepare the food. You got a microwave, perhaps some sort of heating element at the bottom. I don't know. Somebody who works in a restaurant will watch this and they will definitely let me know in the comments and then I'll know. Same thing over here. Then you have your slushy machine. You got your soda machine. Perhaps you should pick up these canisters. Just to clean this place up a little bit. You guys got a lot of... You, sir, in particular, are very dirty. Look how much stuff you got behind you. This guy has nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, other than that, it's very clean where the food is actually being prepared. So, honestly, I really can't, dock them for that, per se. Nice little pizza boxes stacked here. We got fresh pizza stuffed over here in the corner. I'm only assuming that this thing is heated, so the pizza will stay nice and warm. We do have some beautiful plates down there at the bottom. That's pretty good. You know what? I'm liking what I see. Back kitchen inspection. Green check mark, man. Fantastic. Now, guess what they're missing? A bathroom. There's no bathroom. How are these people going to live? Where are they going to go to the bathroom? Where do the citizens of San Andreas go to the bathroom? That's a whole nother video idea that I should do, but not today. No bathroom. Red X. That's unacceptable. I'm filling out paperwork, sir, but you do run a nice, clean restaurant, so I'll give you that. Minus the bathroom. You got a nice little environment here in the Well-Stacked Pizza Co. in Montgomery. So, if you ever find yourself in Montgomery, in the greater... Whoa, don't be calling me. I'm on an investigation. If you ever find yourself in the Well-Stacked Pizza Co. in Montgomery, in the greater state of San Andreas, is that the wordage that I'm looking for? This is a nice place to visit, folks. We do have some police activity. I'm really not too sure what's going on. Perhaps, I guess we could try to follow them, but I'm not sure if I'm going to catch them, per se. They might be going out of town. That seems to be the case. Whoa! Just got hit by that. Holy cow. Now, this particular town only has a couple of roads. You got 3 here. You got 2 main strips here. You got probably this right here is the main strip that I'm on. I'm not sure what these are, but we're going to investigate that. Perhaps we should start over here. Right here we have a bioengineering facility. Oh my God, that is like serious business. That's like a serious operation we got going here. I'm assuming that this town is just cheap real estate for these companies because we do have a soda factory around here. I actually think it's right here. Sprunk. I don't know if it's a soda factory per se or like a soda shop. Maybe just a soda manufacturing plant. I'm really not too sure about that. Over here we have we have a hospital. Beautiful. Oh, this place has a hospital. That's fantastic. That's That's absolutely wonderful. I'm really happy to see that this place does have a hospital because you never know. Now, avoiding the traffic here, we do have some nice little storefronts here. It does say entrance. I'm not really too sure. Perhaps it's a bar because it does have some alcoholic beverages and what seems to be lottery ticket advertisements in the front. So maybe that's closed. I'm not too sure. Actually, I think there's a way to tell me what day it is, day of the week. It's a Saturday. Saturday at 3 in the morning, so perhaps this is just closed for the evening, which is okay. We do have a warehouse services station. I'm not sure what that would be for. Perhaps like a shipping, a place where you can get your company's goods shipped through. I'm not too sure. Temporary no-card payment. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, operation hours. They are only open on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 7, which is not in the time frame that we're in right now. So that's understandable. I'm assuming that's a nice little business for a little business town, as this place seems to be for me. Paper cuts. Let us fill your office. So we have a little office supply store, like a mom and pop Staples, if you will. That's pretty good. We do have a soda fountain or a soda machine out here. I'm going to support the local economy by drinking a soda. That's pretty good. Make sure I didn't litter. Nope, I didn't. Good stuff. Good stuff. Perhaps these could be apartments. We have a video store. Home cinema. Oh, that's really fantastic. I really like that. Oh, that's nice. I do like me a video store. Wow, I can see almost inside it. Oh, that's pretty neat. That is really cool. This perhaps just looks like it has a 99-cent sign. Maybe that's maybe that's also the movie store. Maybe it goes all the way down. I'm not too sure. And like I said, we do have apartments up top, which is pretty good. This portion over here looks abandoned, because the windows are boarded up and there's no glass over there. That could be under development if it's boarded up like that. They could be, I don't know, remodeling the inside per se. We have another video store. That's 2 video stores, technically 3 video stores, which is interesting, I suppose. I'm not sure what this big corporate building is per se, but it is boarded up, and I can't tell with these signs, so perhaps some general office space in this giant building, although it is unbranded, so I'm not sure if it's even in use. But so that's up for debate. I'm really not too sure about that. Now, we're going to kind of stay. This is the road leading out of town. I guess this building also counts, so we do have a gas station here, which is pretty good. Every town needs a gas station. You got 4 pumps right there. You got a phone booth. You can go inside. Looks like we have a bus stop here. Oh, no, that's a broken basketball hoop. Okie dokie. Going over here into this little brown and white checkerboard looking thing, I think this is a trailer park, if I'm not mistaken, or a mobile home park. So this is where probably the majority of the citizens live. It does seem a bit desolate, but you can't judge other people's living situations in this state or in real life, folks, because you never know what people are going through. You never know what their financial situations are. So we're not going to judge their living situation here. Although to me it seems a bit desolate and run down. That's not for me. I'm not here to judge these people. So we're going to continue back into town, perhaps jumping a wall here if it allows me. Beautiful. A lot of back alley space. So I'm not sure what the crime levels are like. But hey, look at this. We got a hardware store. That's pretty good. And it has a bargaining corner. That's good for, especially if this is a low income, place of living, if you will. Oh, it's right behind the well-stacked pizza joint. So nice little hardware section. That's pretty good. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this is a clothing store. Okay, we got a nice clothing store. A bit, same thing, clothing store. That's pretty good. Wow, this is a big clothing store. Wow, those graphics are kind of trippy. I'm not sure if that's actually there. My stamina went up. I'm not sure how. I'm not doing anything. I'm just walking around. So we have a giant block of clothing stores. That's pretty good. The people need, a lot of stuff going on around here. The people need clothes, and bargain clothes especially. Right here we have a liquor and deli, 24 hours. The Big S, that's pretty good. Every town needs a liquor store and a deli. I'm not sure why there's stairs going up onto the roof. I guess there's access there. I'm not sure what this is. Just I'm sure this is where like the teens of the town will come up here and smoke marijuana and cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get down from here because you don't want to play on. Oh God, lady, no, please don't trap me up here. I can't be. Oh God, lady, please let me out of here. Okay, there we go. Oh no, it glitched. This game is very glitchy, folks. If you didn't know, I'm playing the definitive edition. If you couldn't tell, I just landed in the. I'm in the dumpster. I am in the dumpster, folks. That's nice. That's a good like thumbnail if anybody wants to clip my guy's head. Okay, moving on. Muscle went down. That's not good. We have a going out of business sale. I'm not sure what this store was, but it is long out of business. Sir, you are on the sidewalk. What are you doing? Same thing here with another bar. We have some alcoholic beverage advertisements on this building, which is a pretty decently sized building. Perhaps some office space up top there. Perhaps some apartments. Folks, I hope you're enjoying this wonderful exploration of this random town that I came across in San Andreas that you probably have never visited. Maybe you did. I don't know. But if you want to support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/officialjoeyc for all your exclusive Joey C needs. We have behind-the-scenes videos, check-ins, commentaries. The list goes on and on. You can also become a YouTube channel member for the same perks and price of Patreon. Thank you to my wonderful Patreon supporters and YouTube channel members. I greatly appreciate that. All right, enough plugging, and let's get chugging back to the exploration. Alrighty. We have another video store? That's 3 video stores in this town. What is this? What is this place? Oh, there's the soda factory. How could I miss the giant spinning soda can? We'll get to that in a moment. Nice abandoned storefront here. Another going out of business sale. Ooh, this place is in dire need of financial assistance. We have a cafe, all American and Chinese daily specials, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, steak, and seafood. That's pretty good. I do like that it has the words restaurant on the top of it. That's pretty good. That's pretty cute. It is open. Can't go inside it, of course. Some nice parking back there. You know me and parking. I do like that. Over here, we have a gift and souvenir shop. I'm not sure why anybody would need a souvenir from Montgomery, San Andreas, but they got it, folks. So they do have commerce. I can appreciate that. We got a nice old school general store, which I really dig that. I really dig the look of that. It kind of makes me want to play Red Dead Redemption. This guy's checking out the signs at the door. Perhaps they're closed now. Perhaps they have weird hours. Another warehouse thing at the corner. That's good for any budding business looking for a bigger warehouse with 2 loading bays. It doesn't look like it's in operation, although they could just be using it. Maybe their business operates on different hours. I'm really not too sure. Another cafe. That's pretty good. Down here, we got some nice trees laid about. That's pretty good. We got more clothing stores, so perhaps this was once a shopping destination. We have a hardware store, a very large hardware store. Marvin's Hardware. That's pretty good. Marvin has a big room, folks. I'm not sure what this is. Again, I'm assuming it's a bar because of the alcoholic advertisements on the front, which I can't hate on that. Over here, we have another general store, which is pretty good. It looks like it's going out of business, which is not good. Store fittings for sale. Well, if you need some stocking, if you need help stocking your business, you can come to Montgomery because there's a lot of going out of business sales. Locals only. We don't like your type around here. I'm not sure what this is. There's a car door right there. I'm not sure why. There's a beer sticker there, so perhaps this is... Oh! Wow, what are you doing, sir? And where'd my door go? Based on the beer sticker on the door, I'm assuming that this is like your local, like, shit bar. So we're going to stay away from that because apparently we don't like your type around here. We got some boarded up windows here on the inside track. We got the betting shop. We do have the betting shop. Funnily enough, it's not marked on the map. Although, come to think about it, I don't think any of them are marked on the map. I think it's like if you know where it is, you go to it, and it uses the same interior as the other ones. Fun fact, this particular model was supposed to be in Vice City, but they cut it late in development. So there's your fun fact of the day. Let's go back outside. We have some more abandoned, I don't know if abandoned is the right word, just unused storefronts. This one has a nice awning. Perhaps these are all apartments up there. So a lot of unused storefronts. That's pretty concerning. I think we examined that before. Let me find the soda factory again. Okay, so here's the soda factory right across the street from the Well-Stacked Pizza Co. So this town seems to run on two very big companies fueling their local commerce, or economy rather. I don't think it works like that because they're for-profit businesses, so they're taking all the profits. They're collecting their profits in their town and then not giving the profits back to this poor community. But we do have a soda factory right here. A soda factory. It's more or less, it looks more like a manufacturing plant, perhaps where they bottle and actually create the soda. But it does seem to have a giant space. So that's good, I suppose. If anything, it gives jobs to the people in this town, assuming that they don't outsource their jobs. As long as they hire local people, I'm cool with that. Now, the last place we're going to look at in the wonderful little town of Montgomery is this little brown area back here. I'm not sure what this is per se. Perhaps another living quarters? Perhaps another place of living? Can I not get up there? I can't get up there. Okie dokie. So we're going to go around. Perhaps this is another little section of mobile homes, which I'd be okay with. It is. Oh, it is. Oh, I thought it was a junkyard for a second because I saw those random two rusted cars right here. Okay, beautiful. Again, we're not going to judge their quality of living. This is somebody's home right here. Somebody has an entire life in this trailer. And think about this. You want to blow your mind here, folks? The person living in this trailer, or the person that took your McDonald's order, or the homeless guy that you saw on the street, their lives is just as deep and complex as yours. Blows my mind every time I think about that. I'm like, wow, you guys have complex lives? That's crazy. People exist? That's insane. We got another mobile home park. I like this. Now, that's really it. Folks, that is really it in terms of the land and the economy and the overall living in the little town of Montgomery. And I got to be honest with you, it's a nice little town. It has a lot of potential. Potentially is lacking some finances here and there, but you know what, folks? Every town goes through strikes and gutters, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Strikes and gutters, ups and downs, as the dude says. But, living in Montgomery seems like a simple living. If you're down on your luck and you don't have a lot of money, hang on, Miller and Sons, what are you? What are you, Miller and Sons, before I end this out? Perhaps... Oh! Whoa! Whoa! What do you mean? What did I don't know what that achievement thing was. I'm not really too sure what that was. But, folks, if you're down on your luck, you don't have a lot of money... and you're trying to budget your money or put some money away, and you need a place to live, come on down to Montgomery. You got lots of mobile homes. You got lots of presumably cheap apartments above the businesses throughout the town. This place is pretty nice. Perhaps an overlooked town that you probably missed in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Let's send it back to real life Joey C to end it out. Folks! Folks, thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate that. It means a lot to me that you came along with me on this journey of exploration. No real goal, just kind of walking around and looking at things. Kind of like you're in a museum because you're on vacation with your family and they brought you to the Toothpick Museum and you're walking around going, wow, yeah, that's really exciting. And you just find yourself reading little plaques that you don't really care about and you'll never think about ever again. That's exactly what we did today. Today, we examined and explored Montgomery and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Thanks for watching, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. Keep your eye out for the next video, episode, movie, live stream, whatever it is, man. If you want to follow me, you can go to twitch.tv/officialjoeyc. Join my Discord as well. The link is in the description. I greatly appreciate that. Consider subscribing. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers. But if you don't want to do that, that's okay too. And if you watched this video and thought, wow, this is a terrible video, I want to unsubscribe, feel free. It's a two-way street, baby. All right, with that, I leave you with one thing. Cherish the precious moments, be loved, and stay, dude. I'm out of here. Turn the green screen off. Good Lord. By the smell of that, my chicken nuggets are done. Alrighty.